My most favorite Adidas high top pair were like $60, I think, that I got at a Paris flea market like 2 years ago. And like, I get compliments every day. And I'm like, okay, they weren't $700. They were $60, but like, they're cool.
Right.
So cool pair of sneakers. I would say a great pump that just like elevates your wardrobe that you can put on, and just like, I don't know, a heel, especially at night, just makes you feel good. I feel like it totally changes the way you walk, the way like, you're standing. What else? A motorcycle jacket, a black leather motorcycle jacket. I'm also loving like the white leather these days too, but a black one that can get like beat up and just like yummy and like really buttery soft. I love that. An army military style jacket. I think that's like a great key piece for like spring, fall, and that army green goes with everything in my opinion. The blacks, the browns, the colors. What else? And then for me, it really comes down to, I think I really believe in like the high-low. So like you said, you love Zara, so do I. I could wear a top or a sweater that I'm obsessed with, but then I'll throw on like a more expensive bag. And again, it's not the price point, but it's just that's what I'm gravitating towards. So I'll spend more money on my accessories in general, my bags and my shoes, than I will my clothing. Yes. Because I just think that can change. You could have on sweatpants, a sweatshirt, and like and jackets too, and a fabulous jacket and like shoes, and your whole look is completely transformed.
I agree. So I haven't been out lately, but I did go out the other night. Lagoon Wine and Bar in Old Greenwich, and it was really a lovely night. So I was like, I haven't put on heels in so long.
Feels good.
And I put on these little heels from Zara, little boots.
Right.
And I go, you know what? I miss this. Like, you miss that.
Totally.
It makes you feel.
It's a different mindset. And that's what I always tell my clients too. Like, a lot of them will be like, oh, I'm back, I'm in my workout clothes, I never changed. Or like, it's easy to throw on the black, high-waisted pants and the sweatshirt and like the workout top. And like, you look put together for the most part because a lot of other people are wearing that.
Right.
But it's like you also get stuck into that rut, and it changes the way you eat during the day, surprisingly. I mean, you've probably heard this before, but it's like when somebody's in like elastic waist pants, they might be like, oh, I could have that cookie, or I could have the other half of the sandwich when they're kind of full, and like they'll just have it anyway. Where I feel like you hold yourself accountable when you're in jeans or an actual pair of pants.
Yes.
Because like you feel the way your body, like you're like more in touch with your body and the way you feel.
Mm-hmm. Jeans I like more in the summer, springtime than in the winter. I like to be more cozy in the winter.
Yeah. Trust me, I do wear my sweatpants also. I'm not like decked out on a Sunday.
I've been wearing leggings since I was like little, and now they're so in, and it's just so easy. And, people run around in their workout outfits.
It is. And there's a place for them. Like for so many of my clients, I'm like, put on that really long cardigan with like the cute vintagey t-shirt under it and put on the leggings. Like, they look adorable, Right. So there's definitely a place for them.
So so people get nervous when you first come, you first get to them, and they're like, I don't want you to go in my closet. Like, do you just go in there and then do you take stuff out?
Like,
and lay
literally,
it on their bed?
I'll move them aside and be like, just let me through. Like, I'm here to do my job.
I'm
like,
scared.
I've seen everything. No, literally, I'm like, I've seen everything. And whatever they think is so bad, it's not. I've always seen worse. And even the bad ones, I'm like, okay, we're going to get through this. And it's a total transformation.
Oh, God, it's scary. Okay. Lindsay Brooke Weiss, and Coco and Cashmere is her, at Coco and Cashmere is her Instagram, cococashmere.com, cocoandcashmere.com. Follow her. I follow her. Her stories are really fun. I'm trying to learn to do better stories from her. And you subscribe to my podcast, What's Up with Wendy. I'm on all major podcast apps, Apple, Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, Google, YouTube, and more. And Lindsay's going to be on the podcast, so it's exciting. Yay. All right, so we're going to talk. Oh, your clients include. Let's talk about your clients.
Yeah.
Regular people.
Yeah.
Like me.
Totally.
Models, celebrities, corporations, and, just everyday, ordinary people.
Exactly. It's like anybody and everybody can.
And I think everybody needs you in their life, basically.
Thank you.
One way or the other. I mean, I'm kind of scared if you ever came to my closet, but okay. Tell us, okay, let's talk about when you meet somebody. Okay. Let's say you meet Cindy, who's right here.
Yes.
And how do you sum her up? By what she's wearing that day, or by does she send you a little bit about herself so you learn?
Right. So if I'm meeting somebody in person, no, it has nothing to do with what they're wearing. Because literally, I've had clients where they're like, "Oh, I just got out of the shower. I'm in my robe." So no, I cannot judge based on that.
Right.
It's just going through their wardrobe, and I always say to them, when we speak prior, when we speak the day that I meet them, like, what's your goal? Like, are you just like, I love everything in my wardrobe, and now I just want 5 key pieces to fill in, or just a little bit of an update, or what are you going for? Because everybody's kind of going for something different. Some people want a major overhaul. Like, they're like, I hate everything in my closet. I want to get rid of it. And then that comes into what I do. So besides the editing, the purging, the styling, what's in their wardrobe, a lot of people will have missing pieces. So it's like, this is so perfect, but you need the black ballet flat, or this is so perfect, but you need the moto boot or the army jacket, whatever, or a pastel sweater. And they're like, I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. So I can either go shopping with them in person, which is like part of what I do, or what a lot of people opt for is to go the online route, because a lot of us love to online shop.
Isn't it amazing?
It's amazing.
Our store, I just heard Macy's is closing like 120 stores.
Crazy. I know. So what I'll do then, which I just got through a long shop last night. I was up pretty late, so if I look tired,
no,
apologies.
you look perfect.
But I'll do like a whole online shop essentially. So I'm not actually shopping for them, but what I'll do is I break everything down by categories.
Okay.
So like the client I was working for last night, I was in her closet downtown this past week, and we did everything. Her closet looks like amazing, but it's like she needed a lot of things to fill in. And she had good stuff. She's like a working mom. She can sometimes wear jeans, sometimes not. She had a good wardrobe, but it was stuff where like nothing like made her happy. Like she's like, okay, like this is fine. It's all fine. And the truth is, like, you don't want to walk around your entire day feeling fine. Like you want to feel great, because that confidence like exudes to other things, your job, your family, like just everything else.
And it's like when someone says, you look fine, I'm like, I don't like the fine.
Yeah, you're like, fine, what?
No, I don't want to be fine.
Exactly. You want to be amazing. So I will then go through. So like she needed little cropped cardigans. She needed a great nude pump, whatever it is she needed. And she actually needed a lot. I went through and I always say I like know the internet. Like I scour the internet, because that's what I do, is like half my job. So I know what's out there. And she's like, I don't want to spend a lot of money on shoes because I'm walking all the way downtown, then uptown. I'm like, I totally get it. Like you want to find $50 shoes? We can do that too. So I sent her like the best nude pumps, the best flats, the best of whatever it was. And it took me a few hours, but I was online that literally and then she can go over it with me. So she doesn't have to buy the 3 nude pumps I bought her, but let's pick one together and say, this is your best option for the price and for the style and whatever it is. So we can like talk it through.
Right.
But it's a shopping list. Like it's fun for people, because like, oh, I got into bed and I, for an hour I went through and I put stuff in my cart at Shopbop and Amazon and, Bloomingdale's and whatever it was. And then when you get your stuff, it's like a whole new wardrobe.
It's exciting.
And then I tell them how to wear it. So it's like, okay, now we can go back and put that sweater with the leather leggings and the, whatever it is.
Oh my God. Scary. Okay. I don't know. Okay. So when we purge, and it's very hard for people to purge, because nobody wants to get rid of things. Some people it's easier than others, but I find it, actually sometimes I find it like invigorating.
Oh my God.
Like I'm so happy. Like when I have like bags and bags and bags to bring to the dump, I'm excited.
It's amazing.
But clothes is a whole nother story.
Right. So I always say, like, even for me, like when I leave a job, it's like, the client, sometimes they're hesitant. They're like, oh my God. Or when I leave, they're like, I went back through my stuff, So always I'm like, zip up, lock up the bag, tie it up, like don't eat it, get it out of your house just to like be done with it. And it's just like people feel pounds lighter. Like they do. And it's always shocking, because even in like the tiniest New York City closets, we'll be like, we'll take so much out, because there's just stuff, even when you think you're done, like you're not done with purging. And it's almost like, my clients and I always say, like, how did this even fit in this closet? Like, how did this, And then I have one client in particular where she made use of every single storage. She lives in the city. Under her bed, she had stuff. And every little square inch, she had stuff. And we went through and I'm like, how did all this come out? And then she just contacted me. She's like, just when I thought I was done purging, she's like, no, I feel like there's so much more, because then you kind of get like addicted to it. It's like, okay, you got to come back. You got to do more. And our closets are always evolving. Every season, you're never done. Like you're never like, okay, I'm fully done for spring now. Because it's like, well, next spring you're going to want that little floral dress or, the little pair of shorts, whatever it is. So it's always like, I like to bring people's closets back to like a gorgeous, like beautiful space where everything makes sense. And then each season you can add on with like a little bit of a purge, but it doesn't have to be a major purge every season, because like we've kind of done that when we started off.
Right. Okay. So I'm a little obsessed with Blue Salt and their wraps.
Yeah.
Like I have every single size and color, but I don't know where to keep them or where to put them.
So what, do you fold them?
Well, I kind of... No, I should fold them, but I don't. And some of them are so long. Like if I don't wear heels, Blue Salt, they're so great.
No, they're great.
And I love her because we talk a lot. I tell her all the time I wear, and it's her new company, but she's doing very, very well. And the Kardashians love them.
Yeah.
But I just throw them in a like plastic tub. I don't know where to put them, because like you can't really put them in your closet. You can't put them on hangers.
Right. But can you fold them and put them on a shelf? Like, do you have an area in your closet that's when like the clean out begins. Because then you're like, oh, well, I have this area, but it's like I'm throwing junk there. We'll move the junk, put the blue, the wraps there, and
so you have to kind of keep them folded.
Right, so things end up getting moved around and like rejiggered, and then you're like, well, actually, I just cleared out 2 whole shelves because I didn't need that, and now, it's a home for something else.
Isn't it nuts? Okay, so all right, best places to shop online. You talked about shopping online,
right?
That you shop online a lot.
Yeah.
So Bob piped in before. He was like, Amazon.
That's my favorite spot.
For clothes too, Bob?
Yeah, shoes, clothes.
Everything.
And Amazon owns so much now. Like, I think Amazon owns Zappos. They own ShopOp, which I love. ShopOp.
I didn't know they owned Zappos. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I do occasionally go to Zappos for shoes. But...
No, it's through, Wow. I mean, they're going to, like, own the world. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Zappos is literally, like, I mean, is there any easier return policy to get?
It's
like,
amazing.
It's
right.
Just...
It's the same return policy as Amazon. And they have designer stuff, too.
Yeah.
And Amazon does, too, now. They have, like, a whole designer, curated area. So you can kind of find anything at any price point. So I do love Amazon. I love ShopUp, like I said. Bloomingdale's. Bloomingdale's online has such good sales. Like, I just sent a client yesterday a ton of cashmere stuff from them. They were these amazing sweaters for $200-something on sale for like $62.
Wow.
So, yeah, C by Bloomingdale's is like their own cashmere line.
Yes.
So that I always recommend.
Okay, cashmere, right there. I stopped buying cashmere because my cashmere, my mini rose, the wraps, holes in them.
Interesting.
I guess there's moths or something in my closet. I just try to buy stuff, and I just I turn around.
Put
I'm
like the cedar stuff in your closet.
I put that there too.
I know it does happen. I've like some of my favorite sweaters have been like tossed with like fur, beautiful like fur collars, but I'm literally like
I try to stitch them up a little bit. I'm like, this is not attractive. You can't really do that. Okay, so other places to shop online.
Where else? So Zara.
Yes,
I
online.
happen to love Zara. I do my IGTV like Zara hauls that I feel like people like because I get a lot of views on them and they're fun. But again, it's overwhelming for a lot of people because their website happens to not be user friendly, which is why I like to actually go in the store.
Okay,
it's
I thought
horrible.
the same thing.
No, it's like Zara. You guys need to change it. It's so bad. So if I find something when I am on their website, I literally put it in my cart that second because if I go back and Google like pink sweater with puff shoulder, nothing's coming up. Or I put it on the website, nothing's coming up. And instead of having one style with every color, they have each, like most websites would have like, okay, here's your puff shoulder sweater. It comes in these 5 colors. They have separate pictures for each one so you can't find what you actually want. Right. So that's where I come in. I like send people like this specific, like last night I found this amazing bag and I had so many people DM me. It was this black denim, really cute bag that almost looked like Chanel, but it was $59. And people were like, I can't find it. So I literally we're DMing people the picture to be like, put in these exact words and it'll come up because otherwise it's like a lost cause. But I do love their stuff and it's a great price point.
I like Revolve a lot.
Revolve is good. I'm trying to think.
It's overwhelming. There's a lot of things on there.
It is. I think online shopping for a lot of people is overwhelming. Like I always say, because I'm online like all day kind of doing this, like I know I'm working with one client. She's a bride and her color scheme now for her wedding is purple. So she's like, I need a rehearsal dinner dress, like blah, blah. And literally I'm like, oh, I just saw this purple one here, this purple one on Revolve, this one on Shop, and I'll send her like the compiled list just because I feel like I know. And then when I don't, I'm obviously searching and I always make sure things, if it's cheaper at Saks than Bloomingdale's, I'm going to send the Saks link to somebody, not the Blue, like I always want people to save a few bucks where they can.
Yes. Very, very important. So you virtual style people. So basically if you live in Hawaii, you can still style. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to be in Greenwich. You don't have to be in New York City. You can be anywhere. That's so cool. So how does that work?
Yeah. So I started doing that this year. And basically I will FaceTime or Skype with somebody. And I always say ahead of time, they can send me a little video of their closet, free of charge. I'm not, counting that as like time I'm with them just so I can kind of see what they have and they'll walk me through things. And then when we're on the FaceTime, first of all, I feel like I know that person, even though we have like states and states or countries between us. But they'll go through and they'll pull out everything. And I'll be like, that has to go. They're like, oh, good. I was on the fence about that. Like, cause a lot of it is hand holding for people. Like they're on the fence or they want to get rid of it, but they're like, I feel badly. I don't know. So they need more of an expert to be like, no, that definitely has to go. Or like, actually you have a place for that. That's a really cool vintage men's tailored blazer. Like, let's rock that with some skinny jeans and like a camisole. So a lot of it also is shopping in your own closet. I don't want people to always just buy. It's like, let's work with what you have. We might be incorporating some new pieces into it, but like, let's work and shop in your own closet as well. So then as I go through, I keep a list and I email it to them, but of the outfits. Like, okay, so that camisole, let's put that with your A Goldie jeans and your Vince jacket, and like there's your look. So like then they're like, oh, that's so great, you know. So then they have a whole list. And then the same way I do when I'm in person, where I put together the shopping list after I'm in somebody's closet, it's the same exact thing. So, you know, whether somebody needs 5 pieces or they need 50 new pieces, I email them the list just like I would if I'm in New York City going into somebody's closet and then actually sending them the list afterwards.
So just think, she can come to your home, she can do it virtual, she can